Ah, yes. Now this is what I call paradise. I belong here, enjoying a nice swim next to the shore. Man. Today I'm going to be doing something different. We're going to be building a modern home using the SEUS Shader Pack and the Flows HD texture pack. What kind of sheep is this? This is going to be the best texture pack ever in existence. It subtly reminds me of Nicolas Cage. I don't know why. You're probably wondering, what in the world are you doing, Waffle? Yes, because I wanted to get out. I wanted to experience new things. And it seems like every YouTube channel has a video where someone is playing on the SEUS Shader Pack and a modern texture pack and doing a modern build. And it looked really fun. I wanted to jump into it, and SEUS just looks really good. Look at the water texture, man. That looks so neat. The ripples, the lighting, man. This is going to be quite fancy. And so there's a bunch of building blocks that come along with this texture pack. So if we go into resource packs, it's the Flows HD texture pack. We go inside of here, we've got all kinds of blocks to work with, like this cobblestone looks super fancy. We'll check that out with a glass. Let's just go through the list, see what we've got to play with. A block of iron, yes, it's just like metal, metallic. And you've got other things like stained glass, which the SEUS Shader Pack has some neat things that go along with this. I'm gonna grab that black one too. Some neat looking stone brick stuff, very modern looking. And the wood, yes, forgot about the planks. Let's see if we can find some planks here real quick. I think it's at the top. I'm not in the creative inventory very much. Get a couple of those. So in the SEUS Shader Pack, you can actually put in colored glass like this, and it will give it that tint. So that's green, maybe not the best demonstration. And this is a darker tinted glass. Wow, almost looks, oh, there's the transparent one. This one almost looks like you cannot even see out of it. Oh, you barely can. It's really wild looking, dude. And you've got some nice building blocks like this stone brick, which looks very modern, very detailed, very HD. We've even got some wood. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun just trying out different things aside from the default texture pack. Oh, we've got to try out the metal. Yeah, it's got the same light coming from the corner, so I don't know how well that's going to work. It'll be neat. Might do like a refrigerator or something with it. They got some neat doors as well. I've seen that in the feature of the texture pack. But let's go ahead. Let's put this down and see how realistic it looks. Oh yeah, that is fancy. Let's put it against the wall. Ooh, that's really fancy. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and begin building this. I'm gonna start terraforming a little bit just to make it look more pleasing to the eye once we start getting this house going. To begin this project, I thought to lay out the perimeter of the structure, just to have a nice rough draft of where to go. And the structure's going to be in the middle right here, obviously, and this is just kind of circling the house. I thought it'd be nice to include some warm colors to bring in that tropical environment and really complement, and maybe bring in some cool colors, and we can also tone that down with some grace. And I was looking at some maybe other textures that could fit in here, because we're going to break up that brick. I think that looks pretty good. The concrete slab, so we've even got this, which would be a good building component for the home itself. We've even got the spruce wood planks. Now we could be using this, I guess, in the back where all of this ocean water is. Be a nice complementary texture for that water. So just kind of laying out ideas for now, but I definitely want to do some type of wall on the corner like this. Maybe bring it up just to make it a bit fancier. That really doesn't look that great. This is going to be the shorter end of the house, but we're going to somehow utilize this. Maybe the grass, and we'll just keep going with it. Oh, I've been diving in, getting my feet wet, man, experimenting, seeing the cool things that SEUS does with its shadowing. Check this out. Is that just not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Oh, it's so pleasant to look at. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of building, experimenting, and I'm trying to pay respect to a lot of things in this house. When it comes to everything being convenient and just looking good. And not say this doesn't look that great till we do this. Aha, yes, that fixed it. And so I've just been going around dotting subtle details. For example, we have the acacia chair going into this little slab piece. It's like a small dining area. It's nothing too large because it cannot really fit a lot in here. It's not a big size home. Get it some nice modern paintings. We've got a fridge. This door actually went pretty well with those metal blocks. I mean, it's Minecraft. I'm doing the best I can with it. I wish you could open it up from the other side though, because it's not very convenient. I mean, you're opening the door It should go flush against the glass. You shouldn't have to open it from that side. But man, I'm really happy with the way this is turning out on this side. I've been struggling over here. Not figure out what to place in the middle of this room to make it complement the sea, which I like the coloring choice, but does it feel right? That's the only problem. And this is going to open up into a nice swimming pool. Because a lot of those rich folks, if you don't know, they'll just put a swimming pool right in front of the ocean. Instead of swimming in the ocean, they just get a nice clean swimming pool next to their home. So I want to be putting that next to this house and removing these grates. I really like these. I think this looks really cool and unique. I don't know if I can make it work or not. If I did do a stretch across, I could keep some of that shadowing down there. I mean, I want to use this in some way, but I don't think I want to use it right there. Just doesn't seem to make much sense, does it? Let's take that out. Okay, yeah, I've just got to pay respects to the structure. This looks good. I really like the concrete slabbing. And if you go up to the top of the house, it's a nice little effect right there. And it doesn't look so big on the inside, but the divider still looks like it has structure on the outside. Neat how those things work out. For the last few days, I have been tinkering, I've been playing, constructing, trying to get this place to look like a modern home, and I've sort of accomplished that task. It looks like a modern home, but I feel like there could be more detailing to it. Got a lot inside to show you that I've done since that previous clip. I just got lost in the project. I kept going. We got a dock, a very simple dock, and I thought these beacons made a really nice lighting touch for the corners. Some trees, freshness. I've still got to do some detailing out in the yards, but this is pretty common in the Minecraft community. Seems like a lot of people will change up those blocks and makes it look really fresh. Now this was originally going to be on stilts, but I decided that it looked better in Minecraft not to put it on stilts. It's just because the terrain is so flat, and I have an anti-weather system on the bottom anyways. Ooh, it looks like I need to fix that. No, that just looked really dark behind that block. I will just put our slabs back there. Maybe a full block would have been better. But yeah, anti-weathering system. I got to get rid of this, I believe. It looks kind of crummy. I haven't worked on it much on the sides or the outside as much. But as far as interior decoration goes, we've got some nice splash of color. We've got the reds. We've got the... Is that purple or pink? It's purple. I'm going to say it's purple pink. Got some lips in the wall. Just in case, man, you need to talk to someone. And a refrigerator, like we did before. We've got the cauldron for the sink. Connects with the nice island coming out. And a closet with no functionality to it. That's fine. It's just there for aesthetic purposes. A bench with beds. Now, I don't know if I've seen this before, but it just kind of came to me. I was like, okay, a white bed with some of these signs would look really good. And it does. It looks really nice. Like a little setting bench that you can look out into. Oh, that's just beautiful. Look out into the ocean, man. Some folded umbrellas. The breeze is swaying. Got a modern pool. Ooh. Oh, that looks good. I really like how this isn't connecting, but it's so close to the ocean that it feels like you're in the ocean. Use some of this. Is this quartz? No, yeah, it is. It's chiseled quartz blocks. Really good tiling. And these sea lanterns. This texture looks much like pool lighting. Pretty. Ooh, diving board. Gotta have that in a fancy home every time. It's just like your stereotypical fancy, simple, modern house. Got a grill. I had to use these, man. I love that industrial design. And the grill, I thought the dropper looked better than the furnace, honestly. And I didn't want to use ladders. I did not want to, but I had to because I couldn't think of any other way to get to the top loft without making a staircase outside or going out the back. I just would have looked terrible. It just looks so good without it. I need to do something on this wall to make it look a little bit less plain, which in modern builds, that isn't so important. I mean, you could probably get away with putting like a whole, well, I've got a painting there. But yeah, that's a big painting. I've seen some modern homes do that, like have openings for natural lighting in the actual design. I think I just broke my painting. I'll have to fix that. I've seen that. It's really neat. There's like I think it's in Florida. There's a really popular modern home that makes use of light tunnels. Another one of these benches, I was going to do something else up here, a bar. I thought that'd be, every modern home's got to have a bar. Got to a viewing area. Now this was actually posted on Twitter, if you do remember. Very nice shot, looking out in the distance. And speaking of out in the distance, look at all that sand. Made it an actual sandbar. I want to do some detailing out in the water. Make it more realistic. You can see where I had stopped right there. Oh, yeah. Gotta make it feel natural. Gotta make it feel like it is tropical, man. Gotta do some Bahama trees and such. Now, I did have some ideas for this bar. If we did maybe a quartz, if I can type quartz right. Quartz. And we need the slab. Yeah, we need the slab as well. Let's do item frames. And let's do paintings. Because I think in the paintings, the actual icon is, yeah, it's a drink. Okay. All right. I got this. Check this out. So if we done this, made it a nice little bar, put a slab there with some item frames on the side. I seen this. I had done this on accident earlier. Just a neat little intricate design. And we've got an item frame right in the center with this painting. Oh, there it is. There's our bar. Now we're going to do a brewing stand. And I've yet to figure out what else to put there that would look like a glass or something. That looks good. I wonder if you put bottles into your stands, will it show up as a render? It will. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Very fancy bar. And of course, it's got the waffle stick statue. Oh, I had to do it. I just gotta have fun, man. I mean, you could do a really serious build, but you've got to splash in some fun sometimes. I've done some backdrop work. I have worked on a yacht, which the template for this, Reples, I think is his name, had done this. He's an incredible builder. I've been watching him for about 2 years. He does a lot of things like this, modern style building with some shaders. I think he even uses something very similar to my texture pack that I'm using right now, this Flows HD. Or if it's not the same thing, this is my mess. I just need some background noise. I didn't want to overcomplicate it. But it looks good. This is fresh. This is a fun project, man. Just jumped in, tinkered with it, got it finished, changed this into a sleek, contemporary bedroom. I mean, every time you wake up, you can be reminded of how rich you are by looking at your yacht. You can go down, have a nice drink, and that's all the changes I've really made to this modern home. Now, ooh, well, what do we have here? Chompy? What are you doing over here? You just settle down, okay? No, don't go into the bed. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to sit here with Chompy. I'm going to enjoy a nice book. And I'm going to let you guys enjoy some nice filmography of my new modern home. Without a doubt, I could definitely get used to this. But I think that's going to be about it for this video, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching, and let me know down in the comments if you like this type of content. Should I do more of it? Guys, have a good one. See you in the next video.